All right, guys, what is up? Hope you're doing very well. Today's date is now Wednesday, April the 23rd, and it's about 10 p.m. here in the Philippines. I'm actually only here for a little bit less than 10 days, and then we're back to Turkey full time. We've been here for almost 90 days. Once we get back to Turkey, I'm going to trade full time like you have no idea because it seems like the market is looking a lot better right now. I still believe that this could be a temporary relief rally. But regardless of what it is, the market is looking phenomenal and the day trading potential is awesome. So welcome everybody to the 10-minute daily update. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated in less than around 10 minutes and just to catch you up with everything that's been going on with the market. So my name is Philakone. I've been in the crypto space now for about 10 years. 3 bull markets, 2 major bear markets, and a few 7 figures later. Got to do some awesome things that I'm really proud of, like fly around the world with my girlfriend. Got to retire my parents, paid off their mortgage and take care of them, which is one of the most important things that I've done in my life, in my opinion. And I'm very glad that I have this opportunity because of crypto. It wouldn't have happened any other way. So the market has been looking very incredible. Here's some of the trades that I've taken today. I took a Myro trade for $3,100 profit. Myro again for 370. Peng for 87. Ziri for 120. And then I took a Farcoin trade yesterday for 4,023. So in the past 70 or 24 hours rather, I'm up about $8,000 day trading. Mainly just Myro and Farcoin, and there's a lot of opportunities everywhere. It's just a matter of being very involved in trading and making sure that you're on the computer all day. There's going to be many ways to extract profits from the market. And personally, myself, I'm a day trader. I lost confidence a few months back in holding crypto because of all the fundamental news that was burning us, and it didn't reflect bullishly on the charts. But of course, it's easy to say something like, if I had held, things would recover now. But I would rather personally safeguard myself from those situations. That's why I exited the market when Bitcoin was near $100,000 before and altcoins were a lot higher. In fact, I'd still be down right now if I was holding. Okay, so because of that, I shifted over my focus to mainly day trading. As you guys know, I'm a scalper that focuses on smaller percentage profits in a very low time frame, in a very low intraday. So let's talk about Bitcoin very quickly now, okay? So Bitcoin, first of all, broke out of this major pattern. And by the way, guys, we have called the majority of the trades, if you've noticed. So for example, one of the videos I posted, I was saying that Bitcoin's break to 88,500 was inevitable. And then I also called $92,000 next stop, okay? So both of them ended up pretty much hitting our targets for now and even exceeded it even more. But to catch up everybody with what's been happening with Bitcoin is simple. There was a lower high trend line that broke out. This was a very significant resistance because it lasted for 81 days. Now that it broke to the upside, it stalled at the first site of resistance, like kind of around here and a little bit there. So once here got taken out, that's why I was calling for about 88K being broken. And then I called for about 92K because it was kind of around here, right? It was around that region, but we actually ended up breaking above it. So now Bitcoin is going to do one of two things. It's going to be a relief rally that ends up just hitting a target up there and then making a gigantic drop to the downside, okay? Or it's going to make a new high. And then the altcoin season is going to begin and maybe the bull market will be prolonged for a good period of time. So one of these two things are going to happen. I'm of course hoping and wanting for the market to continue to the upside. I definitely don't want a bearish market because it's easier to day trade in a bullish market, of course. Even though I'm very profitable in a bear market or bull market, doesn't matter what market, as long as it's moving, I still prefer to trade in a bull market like how it is right now. There's tons of opportunity. So we're not going to know what's going to happen next. This region right now is highly contested, okay? It's a very, very strong region and it's gotta break above it very clearly. So you can see that this period, guys, it held for such a long period of time, for like 30 days. So because of that, or sorry, 90 days. So because of that, it's got to break it with force very soon. But what we do know right now is that this does not look like just a normal corrected wave up. It looks actually like a good impulse wave up. for those that are familiar with Fibonacci extension, we can see that the Fibonacci extension made a greater wave. Okay, so it's possible that we're now going to be making impulse waves that are going to go to the upside like that, rather than a corrective ABC wave. And once the ABC wave is done, it now continues to the downside. From my experience, if it was an ABC, the C is usually smaller. So right now the market's looking fairly good, and I really hope that it keeps continuing this way. But right now, one thing I gotta warn you guys about is that we're more so looking like we're in a channel right now. So you can see the channel that's forming for BTC with basically 3 hits right now: 1, 2, and 3. So because we're at a channel, we got to take a little bit of caution and not get overly excited about the market right now. And the good news is that for those that know Bitcoin, you can see that this Fibonacci extension is actually greater than a 1-to-1. So that means that there's a potential for this to be an impulse wave going to the upside. So that might be very, very beautiful. It might even create a channel like that and just keep going for a while. So the market's looking very good, but don't get too excited right now because we are going to face some resistances along the way as well. And in terms of Ethereum, Ethereum's looking great. It's actually outperforming Bitcoin right now. It finally broke the resistance, okay? And I'll explain to you guys how it's outperforming Bitcoin, okay? So we finally broke this resistance. There's a chart called Bitcoin versus Ethereum, okay? Bitcoin versus Ethereum right here. And this is a chart that's basically the price of Bitcoin divided by the price of Ethereum. And lately, Ethereum has been dropping way more than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been holding a more stable price. That's why this market is going to the upside, because Ethereum drops more than Bitcoin. So the ratio of Bitcoin's price versus Ethereum's price goes higher. So because of that, if you were to basically just short Ethereum and long Bitcoin, you would have been profitable. You would have lost you would have lost less, rather, you can say that, right? So basically if you had just shorted Ethereum but you long Bitcoin over time, based off of that chart I just showed you, you would be profitable. But what you're seeing now is that the ratio of the Bitcoin's price versus Ethereum is dropping by 10%, which means now Ethereum is starting to outperform Bitcoin, okay? So basically what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to keep day trading the market. If you look at the market right now, you can see endless potential on coins like Turbo, right? Turbo's going up. Nero is going to the moon. But this is going to take a tremendous amount of skill to learn how to day trade this, right? You can't just long anything you want or short anything you want, because there's so much dangers with the market dropping like 12%, 15% at any given moment. And that's why, guys, I would strongly consider that you guys get interested in the course that I'm releasing on May the 1st. It's a brand new course called The Art of Scalping. It has a little bit to do with my old content, but all of these strategies are geared towards only scalping on short time frames, minimizing your risk severely, getting in and getting out as fast as possible. And I've now created a set of golden rules, and it's going to help you adapt your strategies to the current market. So every trader goes through this, where the market and the landscape, it changes so drastically that you have to evolve your strategies. You have to modify and refine and optimize them. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. Many people will always face that unfortunate circumstance where you realize, hey, maybe my strategies are not working as well as they did last year. So because of that, I've decided to focus only on day trading, and I'm going to modify tons of my strategies and only scalp. So like I showed you guys today already, right? Some of my profits are massive. So Farcoin, 4K, right? Scalping a few $100s here and there. And then Myro, another 3,200. So I'm just on fire, up about $8,000 in less than 24 hours using these strategies. So this is going to be released on May the 1st, guys. It's not something you want to miss out. And I'm going to make it so enticing for you, and an offer that you can't refuse, okay? So May 1st to May the 8th, there's going to be a 50% off sale, okay? A 50% off sale from the 1st to the 8th. It's going to be from $500 to $250, but everyone's going to benefit from it, okay? So just as an example, if you're a basic lifetime member in the group, or you're not even a basic member at all, you're not even a member in the Discord, you automatically like if you're just like a premium monthly member or not even a Discord member, if you get that course for 250, you're automatically a lifetime member in my Discord group, which is normally $35 a month. Okay, so you're lifetime right away. If you're a current lifetime tier member, you get upgraded to elite tier for life, and I'll tell you about the difference soon. If you're a current elite tier, you get to live trade with me for 2 weeks in the platinum tier, where you'll probably make it back right away, I'm guessing. If you're a current platinum tier member, you're gonna get 2 extra weeks in the platinum tier. And the platinum tier is where you wanna be. That's where I live stream, okay, live streaming my desktop and live trading, right? That's what you get in the platinum tier. But the one tier below it, you only get trading calls and signals, but you don't get the live stream. And the basic tier, right? They're just gonna get basic video and post updates only. But in the Discord group, it's where you guys are gonna learn so much. But this course, man, it's got so many different rules that I've added recently that you guys have not heard me talk about. You're gonna probably excel your game to the next level. So to be able to trade this kind of market, guys, you gotta be a top-notch trader, because the chances of you profiting in this kind of market without any experience is zero. There's zero chance, unless you basically just buy and maybe hold, but you're not gonna make nearly as much. So when the market is popping off like this, where everything is going 30, 20, 40%, 70%, you got to ask yourself, do you want to make a little bit of extra money in day trade too? And the answer should be yes. You should be focusing on day trading and investing at the same time so you can extract profits from the market in multiple ways. So right now, guys, Bitcoin is reaching a resistance. Don't expect it to break out right now. It is in that channel. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin by a little bit right now. So like just lately is what I'm talking about, okay? So the market overall is looking very good. The market cap is increasing as well. Market cap looks kind of like the Bitcoin chart. Altcoins are going to the moon and doing very, very well. I hope that this is not a temporary relief rally and it is actually an impulse rally and the days are better ahead of us. But keep in mind, it's very limited, guys. This is not a time to take a vacation. It's not a time to be going on dates and having Netflix and chill nights. Okay, this is a time for you to buckle down and you got to put in the time, you got to put in the grind, you got to hustle, because the time, that window is really running out. So you have to make sure you understand the market and day trading from a higher level right now for you to capitalize a lot more and better than you did before. So guys, I look forward to seeing you in my newest course. And until tomorrow, I will update you then. Bye now. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.